Good morning, I am Bri Scalesse. I'm a model, a disability advocate, and a staff member of Cripple Media. And today I'm going to be showing you my skincare and my makeup morning routine. So first I start off with some face mist. I'm not the most morning person. So to wake me up, I use a little bit of facial spray. It always scares me when someone else does it. No matter how many times I'll have it done on set. Next, I've learned as I get older, it is so important to protect your skin and to moisturize and to use SPF, especially when I'm going out into New York City for a long day of wheeling around. So I'm going to put on this water drenched broad SPF. It's hydrating, but it's also SPF 45. I like to put it on my hand first, I think just for like portion control. I'm just gonna dab it lightly. I think they say that the proper finger is like this finger to use, but whatever works for you, whatever works for your body, whatever feels right. I didn't really do skincare until maybe a few years ago. I wasn't really worried about my skin because, I mean, I feel like being a person with a disability, there's so much that we have to do for our bodies every single day. And there's a lot of care that goes into being a disabled person. And it just felt like an extra step that I didn't want to take the time for. And now I realize it's actually a moment of kind of peace and rest in the stress of a day to just kind of be present with my skin. And like, I like to even massage it after I put my moisturizer on to really just like get in there. It also gets the blood flowing and it's really good to kind of wake you up. Okay, and then the last thing that I do for my skin, because as I said, I kind of fought against any extra steps of caring for my body throughout the day. So I like to keep it super simple, but I use a hydrating oil for my face, again, to just like bring that moisture back and to nourish my skin. And this one is really cool because it just kind of glides on, so you don't have to like apply it with your fingers or anything like that. You just can like slide it on. Again, do what feels right. And then I just like to blot that in. I have a lot of makeup on my skin constantly when I'm on set. Makeup and the foundation and the concealer. So keeping my skin healthy underneath all that when I'm off set on my off days, it's really important. See the hydration? You can see it. It just feels nice to love on my face. Okay, so again, super simple makeup routine because on set I get these super glam looks, these amazing makeup artists who create magic and literal art on my face. So for me, I just like to keep it simple. Almost the no makeup look is kind of what I like to go for, to let my skin breathe and also to just like let the natural me shine. So what I've been using is the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer from Nars. Not an ad, I was in this campaign. It was my first ever like major campaign that I did for a brand, and I have never really found a foundation or a concealer that really like speaks to my skin. The Pure Tinted Moisturizer just like really makes me feel a little bit glowier, a little bit brighter. I even put it on my eyes. I really like to like go in with my hands on my face because I feel like it's kind of that like skin to skin. I can really get in there. It's a moment of connection again with my body that I think I fought against for so long. I think not wanting to really understand my body and now really wanting to give it as much love as possible in every moment. I think I was just mad at the things that I thought was going wrong and not realizing how much my body fights for me every single day. And then I'm going to grab a wipe because I am so bad at measuring things or portions, and so I always end up using a lot. That's okay. It's nice to be extra. I am a Libra, so I feel like my essence is just being extra at all times. Okay, after that, I like to go in for the eyes. I love any of the Anastasia palettes. I like to go in with a light color first, or it's the lightest color in the palette. So I can see the difference even then, just like the way that it brightens me. Sometimes I put it in the corner after a long day of ableism. Sometimes you wake up the next day puffy and tired, and so you just gotta brighten that up and remind yourself that you're a badass disabled person. Okay, so usually I will just go in with something kind of light and pinky, and I like mix the colors, kind of like being like a little artiste with my makeup. I'm just gonna do, this is kind of like a gold pinkish. Yeah. Now, the scary part. I've seen some amazing disabled baddies who are much more incredible than me at this, but a liquid eyeliner. Okay, so I have a mirror here, so we're gonna use the mirror. Again, I'm pretty shaky. So I'm just going with like a fairly thin line. I really like doing winged eyeliner. I think it's really fun and whimsical, but on a day where I'm just keeping it simple, just a little bit of pop, a biddle of liner. And then, last but not least, is mascara. If I could only have like 3 things on my face, one of them would be mascara, blush, and then something on my lips, because I think like those 3 areas highlighted, it like brings out the best of my features. So I'm using the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, and I think like you can already see the difference from one side to the other. Okay, I already feel energized. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. I would say 80% of days I go for espresso and a latte, but on a day where I'm like really focusing on self-care and like giving myself love, tea just feels really, again, nourishing to my body. All I've been trying to do lately is just nourish my soul, nourish my body. Okay, so I just got something that I've always wanted to try, which is Nars's Orgasm blush. It's kind of like a sexy theme going on with my makeup. Generally, I feel like just a person who loves talking about, learning about sex in general. So that shows up in my makeup in all areas of my life. This is literally brand new. We're just opening this together. So yeah, it's the Nars Orgasm blush. And I'm gonna use a brush for this one. It just feels nice to like sweep. So I'm just gonna pat a little bit. I kind of just like smile. I like to get it on the like apples of my cheeks. And then I bring it up here too. I used to really love doing makeup. When I was younger in high school, I would just like watch makeup tutorials and do it for hours and hours. And I think now that my face is kind of a canvas for a lot of makeup artists, I like to see what they create. And for me, I just really like to embrace my natural beauty on my days off, but I think it is so much fun. And if I had half the talent and amazing skill that these makeup artists have, and that a lot of really incredible makeup artists in our community have, I would probably play around with it more, but I'm sticking to my realm of like the simple, easy. So that's my blush. Sometimes I actually like will put it on my nose and then just above like my little lip right there. And then the last thing, which is crazy, we're on the last step, but this is truly usually my last step, is lipstick. I'm using the Yves Saint Laurent lipstick. Hydration. This is my finished look. This is how I like to go out into the world, into the city, the days that I get to kind of go out with my friends or for a casting. I like to do something like this, something simple and thank you guys for taking the time to hear me rant about my makeup and my skincare routine, and I hope that it encouraged you to give a little bit of love to yourself, to your skin, to your face today, because it deserves it. You are so beautiful and you are so worthy of caring for yourself in whatever way is good for you and feels right for you. And if that's not makeup and skincare, I hope that you find whatever that is. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.